Welcome to Hong Kong Mahjong live streaming. If you're watching the repost, welcome. If you're watching live, thanks for coming to the live stream. We're going to be focused on Hong Kong Mahjong tonight. And we have a green indicator for stream health. Hi, Tisha. How are you? I just typed checking chat just to see if it's functioning correctly. It looks like it is. Tisha, do you know how to play Hong Kong Mahjong? This is the easiest version to learn how to play, in my opinion. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be playing Hong Kong Mahjong tonight at Mahjong time. There's always a really big group playing Hong Kong Mahjong, so you can almost always find a table. You just have to make sure that you pick a good table. You have to look at the minimum points to make sure that you don't have a false mahjong. Ah, okay. You're learning from me. Are you starting with Hong Kong Mahjong, Tisha, or are you learning other versions? I'm hoping that tonight I will play well. My tendency is to go for big hands, but with Hong Kong Mahjong, everybody goes for the quickest, lowest scoring hand possible. So that kind of goes against my nature. So I usually don't do well because I want to play big hands. So we'll see if I can handle the temptation. I am going to try really hard to go for the quickest win possible, even if it's only a chicken hand. If there are 0 minimum points, you can play a chicken hand. 4 sets and a pair, that's all you need. So I'm going to try really hard to just go for the quickest win possible. Maybe minimum for me, all chows, all 3 in a sequence, minimum. I don't know if I want to do chicken hands. You play what, chicken hands, Tisha, or you go for all chows? Let's see here. Okay, I've got my Cantonese scorecard here. Let me just show you real quick. Right here. Let's see here. There we go. That's the scorecard I use. That's Hong Kong old style scoring. So no flowers is 1 fawn. Your own flower or season is 1 fawn. If you have a whole set of flowers numbered 1 through 4 in one color, that's 2 fawn. If you have a pung of dragons or a pung of your own wind or prevailing wind, that's 1 fawn. All chows is 1 fawn. All pungs, which is 3 of a kind, that is 3 fawn. 1 suit and honors, that's also called a half flush, that is 3 fawn. 1 suit only, that is all 1 suit, full flush, 6 fawn. And then of course, however you win is a fawn. If you win by picking from the flower wall, which is pretty rare, win from the last pick of the wall, win from the last discard. If you stay concealed the whole way through and pick your own winning hand, that's a fawn. All right, so that's my goal. I'm going to just try for 1 fawn. I'm going to try not to play big hands. It's going to be really hard for me. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Peg. Welcome, everybody. We're going to be focused on Hong Kong Mahjong tonight. 4 sets and a pair. I was just saying that I'm going to try really hard to not be greedy tonight. I tend to be a greedy player and go for big hands, but At Mahjong time in the Hong Kong rooms, everybody goes for really quick wins. Even chicken hands, which is a 0-point hand. I don't know how that's possible, but if they have a 0-point minimum, you can even play a chicken hand, apparently. So there is a table here. Oh, that's a practice table. Is anybody brand new to Hong Kong Mahjong? I see that we have 7 watching. Welcome, everybody. Say hi in chat. Just type hello so I know you're here and I can say hi to you. I was just asking if anybody is brand new to Mahjong and maybe you're don't even have an understanding of what the game entails. I'd be happy to explain it. But if you don't chat that you're new, I can't really tell. So if you're brand new, tell me in chat and I'll explain how it works. Okay, Peg, oh, you're new to Hong Kong Mahjong. Okay. If you're brand new, are you familiar with Rummy? The card game Rummy. Hi, Nancy. I'm going to explain Hong Kong Mahjong. This is the simplest form of the game, and it's closest to the original game when it was created in the 1800s. Basically, you have 13 tiles. Your 14th tile is your winning tile, hopefully. So just like all other versions, you play with 13 tiles, and your 14th tile completes a potential hand. You need 4 sets and a pair. The sets can be 3 in a sequence. That's called a chow, or 3 of a kind, and that is called a pung, P-U-N-G, pung. You can also have a 4 of a kind because there are 4 of everything, and that is called a Kong, K-O-N, like King Kong. So when you're playing, you have to have 4 sets and a pair. The sets can either be 3 in a sequence or 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind. And then of course you have to have a pair. You cannot call for a pair. You can call for a chow or a pung or Kong. When you call for a chow, you can only claim a discard from the person on your left, or you have to draw it. The score is determined by the combinations of your sets. You can have as little as 0 points and as high as, I believe, 10 points with Hong Kong style. Let me just take a peek. Actually, yeah, 10 points. Okay. P-Town Drummer. Good. Did you hear my explanation of the 4 sets and a pair? I'm not sure when you came in into the live stream, but you have to have 4 sets and a pair. The sets can be 3 in a sequence, called a chow, or 3 of a kind, and that's called a pung. When you claim a discard to make a chow, a 3 in a sequence, if you have 2 tiles to go with it, like let's say you have a 2-3 in one suit, and someone throws a 1, you can say chow if it's discarded by the person on your left. That's the kicker about chows. And of course you can draw to complete a chow. If anybody discards a tile to complete a pung, 3 of a kind, and you have 2 in your hand, you can say pung, and you can make an exposure with your 2 and that discarded tile to complete your 3 of a kind or pung. So you need 4 sets and a pair. That is the simplest explanation. And then you can, let's see here. Hi, Graham. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to play Hong Kong Mahjong tonight. I was just explaining how the game works. 4 sets and a pair. Sets can be 3 in a sequence or 3 of a kind. And of course 4 of a kind because there are 4 of everything. There are no jokers, and the flowers are not played in your hand. The flowers, of which there are 8, 1 through 4 in 2 colors. They're really called flowers and seasons. And all together they're called flowers though. Those are bonus tiles, and they are not played in your hand. Anytime you get a flower, you expose it, and then you take a replacement tile so that you always have 13 tiles. If it's your turn, of course, you're going to pick a tile, at which point you would have 14. And if you win, you would have a completed hand of 14 tiles. You cannot win your hand if you have a flower in your hand. You have to expose it. Everybody at the table is at a seat, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 is east, 2 is south, 3 is west, 4 is north. So if you get a flower with your seat number on it, it's called a seat flower, you get a fawn for that. And a fawn is like a scoring element. So if I'm the dealer, I'm east, and if I draw a 1 flower, I get a fawn for that. And so between flowers and the composition of your hand, that's how you determine score. Now, there are 2 exceptions to the 4 sets in a pair rule. You can have 7 unique pair. You cannot have a 4 of a kind in there. It's just 7 unique pair of anything. That's one exception. The other exception to the rule is called 13 orphans. 13 orphans is really hard to get, but it's possible. It's 1 in 9 in each suit, 1 in 9 of the winds, north, east, west, and south, and 1 of each of the dragons, red, white, and green. And then any one of those tiles has to be paired. So that's 13 orphans. So between the 4 sets in a pair, 13 orphans, or 7 pair, that's basically the scoring of your hand, depending on what you choose to do. So let's see. Yeah, peg, absolutely. You can use an American set. Just take out the jokers and make sure that a lot of times American sets come with extra flowers. So just make sure that you have a set of flowers numbered 1 through 4 in red, and a set of flowers numbered 1 through 4 in blue. Sometimes American sets will have letters on them like SUM, AUT, WIN, SUM. Those stand for summer, spring, autumn, winter, etc. So those would be the season tiles. So just make sure you have 1 through 4 in 2 sets and that they're distinguishable, because you can get all 4 in one color, like if you get all the red ones, or usually they're like a dark blue. So yeah, you can totally play with an American set. Just make sure you have the right flowers, and do not include jokers. No jokers in any Asian version. Okay, so that is the skinny on Hong Kong Mahjong. The next table that opens up, we're going to jump in. Let's just go ahead and start one. Let's see. We'll do this. We'll do this one right here, I think. This table here. It's a 7-second time limit, so you have to make a decision in 7 seconds. The minimum points is 0, so people can play a chicken hand from what I can see. Let's just look at the settings. Minimum points for Mahjong, 0. Oh, that's going to be hard for me. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to go ahead and join this table. If anybody in the live stream has a Mahjong time account, come and play. Look for the table called Amman, A-M-M-A-N. I don't know if I pronounced that right. So we will see if we can get some players here, and we will try to play. It looks like somebody joined a practice table. I suppose if that table grows and there's 1 seat available and we're still waiting, I'll jump to that table and we'll just do a practice table. Oh, there's a Hong Kong table. I'm going to jump on that. So I'm just going to click join, and now we're just waiting for 1 more player. Okay, so 0 minimum points. Okay, we're ready to go. So here we go. 4 sets in a pair, even a chicken hand. All right, so I am going to get rid of the 1 bam.
1 bamboo.
Let's see here. We have 2 pair. Those can become
6
pungs.
bamboos.
Those can become 3 of a kind. Any pair is a potential
2 dots.
pung. But just because you have a pair doesn't mean you
South wind.
need to claim it.
4
Okay.
characters.
I'm kind of thinking, see, this is where I am challenged because I'm always tempted to go for big hands. I see what's called a half flush, where you play 1 suit with winds and dragons. But,
East wind.
oh, I already threw a 1.
1
So we can
bamboo.
chow this,
East
chow the
wind.
6-7 here. The 6-8 can be chowed.
3 characters.
The 3-5 can be chowed. This could be a pair. Oh, we have a lot of work to do
7
here.
dots.
Okay, 3 bam. Let's see, east, south. I'll throw that.
South wind.
So there's only 4 of everything. So when tiles
East
are
wind.
discarded, you know, you have to think about that
7
and
dots.
decide what are the chances of you drawing those
8
other
bamboos.
tiles. Let's go ahead and chow.
Pung.
Oh, okay. I chowed, but somebody wanted it for a pung. Pung takes precedence over chows.
2
So I
characters.
lost it. I lost that particular
5
tile.
bamboos.
Okay, so I can go ahead and chow that one,
Chow.
maybe. Okay, now we can go ahead and discard the west.
West wind.
You have to have pairs or
3
pungs in
characters.
the dragons and winds. There are no chows with winds and dragons. The chows are for numbered tiles.
3 bamboos.
So I'm hoping to chow.
9 dots.
I'm just going to pung. Maybe I'll play a chicken
Pung.
hand. I'll get rid of the 3.
3 bamboos.
I mean, I could maybe hope for pairing up the
3
dragons.
characters.
If I can get a pung of dragons, that's a fawn. I'm in the east seat. My
6
flower is a number
characters.
2, so I won't get score for that flower.
South wind.
Okay, there's a 5. I'll just get rid of that
5
one.
dots.
Because I could chow the 5-6.
1 bamboo.
I really need a dragon. I would love to at least get 1
3
fawn.
characters.
I don't want to have a chicken hand. I hate chicken
9
hands.
characters.
Oh, a 2. No.
2 characters.
I want a green dragon or a white dragon so I
8
could potentially
bamboos.
pung it. Now let's look at
9
what's out as
characters.
far as flowers. I need a 1 flower to get score from a flower. There are none out right now.
5 bamboos.
Ooh, there's a potential pung. I'll just get rid of the 8.
8 characters. Chow.
Okay.
White dragon.
Oh, bummer. That might be a
4
good
dots.
discard since nobody wanted it.
Chow. 3 bamboos.
Oh, east. It's already thrown.
East
There's
wind.
that was the last one.
5 characters.
I'll pung it.
Pung.
Okay, we'll throw away the sow or the 6
characters.
crack. If I can get a green or a white
4
dragon, that would
bamboos.
be awesome. Or my own flower.
6 bamboos.
Now, you see here, I have 3 exposures. Oh, somebody won. I'm kind of glad because I had a really bad hand. Okay, so they got 2 fawn. They drew their own their winning tile, and they have no flowers. That's what their score is. They won by self-pick, and they won because they got a score, because they have no flowers. So for me, over here on the right, you see I have a pung of 5 cracks, a pung of 9 dots, and a chow of 5, 6, 7 in bams. That chow killed my score. I really should not have taken that. I was in my head thinking I should just go for a chicken hand because that's what everybody else does. But I just don't like that. It really makes me uncomfortable. But that chow, anytime you mix a chow with different suits and pungs, you kill your score. You bring it down by 3 fawn by doing that. So if you're going to chow, make sure that either all your sets are also chows in mixed suits or the same suit, or if you are in 1 suit with winds and dragons, that would be another way, or all 1 suit. If you have pungs, all 3 of a kind, That you can mix suits because all pung is a 3 fawn hand. That's not bad of a score at all. So does anybody have any questions about how this works? I'm going to exit and see if we can, I'm going to change my settings actually, because I don't like how the tiles are all random. And I don't like the wall tile placement on top. I mean, it really doesn't matter, I guess, but let's see here. There, random discards. I don't like that. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and join this one. Hong Kong, time limit 7, minimum points 0. We're going to join that table. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully, I will have a good start. We'll see what kind of tiles we get this time. If you click this second icon down, it'll sort your tiles for you. We do have 2 pair. Let's see here. Oh, we'll get rid of that one.
6 dots.
Okay, so I'm thinking we should go for all chow. Here's a pair. You always have to have a pair. But here's a chow. 7, 8, 9 crack.
South wind.
Okay. Let's get rid of the green dragon because we have all chow potential here. Look at all these potential chows. Every one of these is a potential chow. This is a really good start right here.
West wind.
Okay, 6 bam. Okay, that's cool because we
One
could use this 6 bam as the pair tile here. And that frees up this 1, 2 for a potential chow. I'm going to pass because I have to have a chow. I mean, I have to have a pair. Sorry.
1 character.
That 6 bam is my pair tile.
9
So
dots.
I'm going to try to chow the 1, 2 in dots, chow the 2, 3 in bams, chow the 6, 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 sets in a pair. So we're already pretty close.
Red dragon.
We just have to make 2 chows to get ready. Now it's just a matter of either drawing it or the player to my left discarding it. Because again, for a chow, you can only claim a discard to make a chow from the player on your left.
9 dots.
Okay, there's a 1. Okay, we're 1 away from all chow. We need a 3 dot or a 7 crack at the moment. Oh, somebody won already. Let's see what they got. They picked their own tile. That is a 1 fawn. You see how they have a mixture of pung, like here's a 5 dot, 3 of a kind, and then they have a 5 crack here in a pung, and then they have, oh, I'm sorry, that 5 crack is their pair. Then they have a 5, 6, 7 crack, a 2, 3, 4 chow, and a 6, 7, 8 chow. Because they mixed chows with pungs in different suits, they have 0 points. But because they picked their own win, they got 1 fawn. That's very close to a chicken hand. I mean, in my book, that's a chicken hand. Okay, okay, Graham, you want me to explain flowers again? Yep, no problem. Yeah, in Japanese style, there are no flowers in the game. Flowers do come in reach sets, but as far as I know, nobody plays with flowers, although I suppose you could as a house rule. But here's how flowers work. Everybody at the table is in a numbered seat, and that also equates to a seat wind. So if I am the dealer, I am number 1. Number 1 is east. To my right, it goes counterclockwise. So to my right is number 2. Number 2 is south. And then going counterclockwise, seat 3 is west and seat 4 is north. So the flowers, there's 2 sets. There's a red set numbered 1 through 4 and a blue set numbered 1 through 4. If I, as the dealer in seat 1, get the number 1 flower in either the blue or the red sets, I can get a score for that. Just 1 fawn. But it adds up, and it's pure luck. Flowers are pure luck. which is probably why Japanese style removes the flowers from the game, because it's pure luck. So this game is a little more based on luck than it is skill, although there is skill in the game when it comes to decision making, of course. But typically with Hong Kong style, you do not have people going for really big hands. People go for the quickest win possible, including chicken hands, which is 0 points, just like this hand here in front of us right now. They have a mixture of chows and pungs and mixed suits. That's the best way to kill your score. I say kill, sorry, that's probably a negative term, but it will drive your score down to 0 if you do that. But some people will do it because it's a quick way to win. If all you really need to do is win by drawing, that's a self-pick, you can get 1 fawn for that. This particular table is a 0 minimum point table, so you can play a total chicken hand and win. I hate chicken hands, I really do. Okay, so let's see if we can find a better table. I just don't like chicken hands, I really don't. I mean, to me, it takes the fun out of the game. I mean, what challenge is there to play a 0 point hand? I don't understand why they're even allowed, honestly. And the interesting thing is, for world competition, they introduced the chicken hand to world competition, where people purposely play a 0 point hand. I mean, it's crazy. You could be going for 13 orphans, the highest hand possible, or one of them, and someone slaps out a chicken hand, 0 points. Oh my goodness. I think my blood would boil. All right, let's see if we can find a table. I'm going to sort by minimum points. Let's just look at what we can do here. So 8 minimum points. There is a fawn to point ratio. I think 1 fawn is 8 points. I believe that is correct. Now, what you want to watch here is under the rounds column. A quick Mahjong is 1 game. 1 round, I believe, is 4 games. 2 rounds is 8 games. I believe that is how it works. 1 round might be 8 games, and 2 rounds might double that. I'm not sure. But I think what we should do is let's try to just play a quick Mahjong, because then I can explain the game in between games, where I really can't go into that when we launch into a new game. Can you start your own table with a minimum Han? We could, I think. There are a lot of tables here. Let's see how, well, yeah, oh, I see what you're saying. A lot of the 8 point tables are in many rounds. Let me see if I can start a table and see what happens. Let's see what it'll allow me to do. Okay. Okay. What is the standard here? 250, 250. Let's just say 500. Okay. So I'm going to go down here. 500. I'll seat the players. Time limit 7 seconds. I guess that's fine. It looks like a standard. The minimum points to declare, we'll say 8, which I believe is 1 fawn. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, you can remove flowers from your game. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to create this game. What? Oh, because I have a game called Mahjong Central in a different room in National Mahjong League. I'm going to call this, oh, there's a minimum. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Let's do, let's see here. Okay, awesome, Graham. Come on in and tell me in chat what your avatar name is. Let's call this, oh, Oh my goodness, what should we call it, you guys? It looks like these are all kind of named after cities. Okay, this is where my OCD is a problem because I'm struggling to name it. Okay, someone throw out a name. Okay, so that's your avatar name. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna call this MC. Okay, that works. Okay, MC Yellow Mountain. Mahjong Central Yellow Mountain. Okay, so I'm going to try to invite you. Let's see. Story. I don't see you in the player list. Did you log in yet, Graham? Is anybody else logged in? Okay. Is anybody else in this live stream who is logged into Mahjong Time? Go to mahjongtime.com. If you want to try it out, you can come and play for free. Come on in and create an avatar. Come on in and play. You can play 2 games minimum for free. Let's see here. Okay, Graham. So Story. I don't see. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm going to seat myself at. I'll seat myself at South. And then I'll seat you, Graham, as East. Okay, so we need 2 more players. Is anybody else in the live stream online? Peg, are you going to log in? Do you want to play? Don't be intimidated. This is the easiest way to learn. And it is the easiest style to learn how to play. Does anybody else want to come in and play? Don't be afraid. And also go to mahjongtime.com and join. There's no obligation, and you don't have to. You can play for free at least twice a day. Basically, the way it works, just in case you don't know, you have to have what's called dragon coins to play. You are allotted 1,000 dragon coins per day. Each game that you play has a coin entry. Okay, there's Peg. Hi, Peg. I'm going to invite you. I'm going to seat you at West. Okay, so we just need 1 more player. So this table requires a 500 dragon coin ante, let's say. And the coins are paid to the winner. So if you win, you could play more than just twice a day. But when, the next day comes, you get another allotment of 1,000 coins. So you can play minimum for free every day at Mahjong Time. So come in and play. How do you set your avatar to a picture? Okay, you have to go into settings. We're in a game. We're seated at a table, so you don't have access to settings, but I can show you how to do that when we get out. Basically, you just go into your settings and then you go to your avatar picture and you upload a photo. It's not real intuitive. I'll have to poke around and see if I can figure it out. But does anybody want to come on in and play? We're waiting for 1 more player to join us. Let me see if I can invite somebody. Let's see if we can invite. Let's just invite a few people with a white belt and a green stripe. Let me just see what happens. I'm just going to invite random people and see if they'll take us up on the offer. So you just click on invite and then you scroll through here and you just look at the belts to kind of find people with the same belt as you or what have you. It's really random though. Just because somebody has a belt does not necessarily equate to their skill level. It's really more about their longevity at Mahjong Time. And as you win and gain history score over time, you rank up with belts. Oh, they declined me. Oh, sadness. Okay, we'll just keep inviting people till somebody joins us. Let's see here. We're hoping to find somebody interested in... Okay, so I invited people. We just need one more person to come join us. Sorry for the wait. We will just wait for one more person to come join us. So let's see. Peg and Graham, I see you both have one stripe. Does that mean you've both played Hong Kong style before at Mahjong time? I hope we can get somebody else in here. I don't want to stalk anybody. But this person down here, you can't really tell who they are. Okay, good. So I can't tell who this person is. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way to, oh. Okay. Okay, we just have to wait for someone to come in. Does anybody, let's see. Chicken handers. I know, it's aggravating, isn't it? Okay, so here, oh, we've got somebody. Oh, goody. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and seat them at north. So here we go. We're ready to play now. So, wait a minute. Oh, they must have left right away. Okay. Start the game. Okay, you have to have 1 point. Either go for all chows or 3 of a kind, where each of your sets is 3 of a kind. That's the easiest thing to do. If you get a pung of dragons, that's a good quick win too. That is 1 minimum point. Okay, so like I here have a pung already of white dragons. That's a fawn right there. I could win right now if I want to. So I have a really nice start this time. Now that my friends are at the table. That's not so good. That's okay. I promise not to take advantage.
East wind.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the 2. So here I have lots of potential chows, and I have a pung of white dragons.
Pung.
Okay.
North wind.
Good job, Graham. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that 1 dot. I have 2 potential chows, and I'm going to get rid of this red dragon. You don't want to be waiting on a honor for your winning tile. Try to arrange or plan your hand so you're not waiting on an honor tile for your winning hand or winning set, let's say, whether it's your pair or a pung. A lot of times in Hong Kong style, people will be holding honors for score, so you may never get it. Okay, so here now I have a good pair tile right there.
3 dots.
I just need to chow.
4 dots.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of the east. So this 7 bam, 9 bam, that's potential chow. Although, since my player on my left has 8 bams out, there's only 1 more left.
Pung.
Okay. Peg just got a pung. This 2-4 crack, I need a 3 crack. The 3-4 bam, I need either a 2 bam or a 3 bam, and that's kind of a bummer because the player on my right has a 3 of a kind of 2 bams out. There's only 1 more 2 bam.
2 bamboos.
Now there's a Kong. So my only opportunity for this chow is to get a 5 bam.
3 characters.
9 bamboos. 8 characters.
Okay.
1 bamboo.
All right. I'm just going to get whatever I can get. And I'm going to mix pungs and chows in mixed suits because I have a pung. Okay, so I'm going to chow that.
Chow.
I'll get rid of the 6 dot.
6 dots.
I can get rid of this 4 crack now. Okay, now Graham, make sure that you have a
7
pair. I mean,
bamboos.
you need a fawn somewhere.
Pung.
I see you're mixing. Oh no, you have all pung. Good for you. For some reason I
3
thought that was a.
bamboos.
For some reason I think I'm gonna get rid of the 7
7
bam
bamboos.
because the 8 bams are almost all gone. I don't want to get stuck with waiting for an 8 bam.
6
But
dots.
5
if
characters.
the player on my left, which is Graham, he's going for all pung. That's a 3 fawn hand. That's awesome.
5 characters.
Okay, I'm gonna chow
Chow.
and throw the 9 bams.
9
So
bamboos.
I'm waiting on a 5 bam
Red
to win.
dragon.
5 characters. 1 dot.
8 dots.
Okay.
7 characters.
2 dots. 8 dots.
Uh-oh. Gotta get rid of it.
Green dragon.
Hi, Marcia. No
West
worries.
wind.
Oh, the
South
symphony and dinner. How lovely.
8 bamboos. Kong.
Oh, and there's the... Oh, he got a Kong. Nice. So Kong is 4 of a
6
kind,
characters.
but it's counted as a
6
pun. Do you
dots.
see how it's set up like a pyramid?
Chow.
It's okay. So she's mixing a pung with a chow. So her score has been lowered by 3
3 dots.
because of that. And that's
9
fine.
bamboos.
She may be, maybe she has a pung of dragons or her seat wind.
dots.
I don't know.
3 dots.
But anytime you mix chows in suits,
South wind.
8 characters.
you're going to drive your score down by 3. Fawn.
9 dots.
Oh my goodness. 5 bam.
3
There are no
dots.
5 bams out right now.
9 characters.
I'm gonna pung it,
Pung.
and we'll go ahead and get rid of the 3 bam.
3 bamboos.
So we need a 4 bam to win, hopefully.
Chow.
Okay. So there's a
3 bamboos.
there's a
5
4 bam. There's the 5 bam. If I had just been a little more patient, probably.
3 characters.
We'll Kong that.
9
Pung.
characters.
How many green dragons are out? 2. I'm gonna get rid of the
Green
4.
dragon.
Oh, I guess I waited
8
too long.
dots.
I would love to get a
5
crack.
characters.
If I can get a crack, I'm going to
South
exchange it. I'm going to exchange that for the 4. Now,
bamboos.
since I got rid of that 4 bam, I
7
have
characters.
a half flush, which
4
is
characters.
1 suit with honors. This is going to be a good score if I can get it.
1 character.
There it is, Mahjong.
Mahjong.
So I just got a mixture of chows and pungs, but because I'm in 1 suit with winds and dragons, that's a really good scoring hand. So that went really well that time. Okay, anybody have any questions about Hong Kong Mahjong? 4 sets in a pair, that's all you got to do. Shall we try to play again? It turned out that way. I was going for whatever I could get because of that pung of dragons. Anytime you have a pung of dragons or a pung of your own seat win, that's a fawn. So you can do well that way. So I'm going to go ahead and be east, and I will mark our seat Graham as south. Peg can be west, and we just need 1 more player. Okay, Peg has a question. Does the player have to click on the tile they want to win? Well, you just like in American style, when a tile is discarded, you're going to get words on the screen that say Mahjong, Chow, Pung, Kong. You have to click on the word in order to make, do an action. And if you self-pick, or you draw your winning tile, the word Mahjong should appear and you just click on Mahjong. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see if we can invite people to come play. I don't remember who declined. I'm going to stock players again. Let's see. I think it was the Granlala. Granlala declined me, I think. But I'm just going to invite everybody I can. So if you're playing, it looks like it filters the players by style. So all these players here, see how they have an HK on their belt? Okay, there's somebody. So we'll seat them at north seat. Is everybody ready? Yep, you have to have 4 sets and a pair. 4 sets and a pair, but you got to make sure that you have a fawn somewhere. So what looked like to me, what was happening with your situation, Peg, is you were mixing chows and suits, which is, if you have a pung in there, you're going to have a chicken hand. And we have to have at least 1 fawn at this table. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and play all chow. All chow is 1 fawn. So if you want to mix suits and you have a 1 fawn minimum, like in this particular table, you can do chows in mixed suits and still get score. Now I have a number 1 flower. A number 1 flower is my flower. I'm east, so I'm number 1. So I have 1 fawn already. I have met the minimum already.
4 bamboos.
So I'm just going to try for the quickest win possible at this point.
South wind.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the 4 next, the 4 crack there. I have a pair with my 6 cracks. I have a 1, 2, 3 bam chow.
2 bamboos.
I have a 1, 2, 3 dot, a potential 1, 2, 3 dot.
9 dots.
These 2 here are not going to be helpful at the moment. I'm just going to get rid of the 4 crack.
4 characters.
Now I have 3 pair. I could try for all pung,
7 dots.
all 3 of a kind. That's 3 fawn. That's a higher scoring hand than chows.
7 characters.
Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the 8 there,
dots.
because this is an actual potential chow right here, the 6, 8.
West
I'm
wind.
just going to arrange my tiles so you can see what I have.
5
So here's a 6 crack pair.
7 bamboo.
Okay, I'm going to chow that with the 6, 8,
Chow.
and I will discard the 4 or the 4 dot.
4 dots.
So I have a 6, 7, 8 in BAMs. I have a pair of 6 cracks.
Green dragon.
Okay, that is a pass. Okay. I have a 1, 2, 3 BAM, a 1,
North
2,
wind.
3 in dots. I need a 3 dot to win.
7 dots.
Get rid of the red. Be careful not to click on that Mahjong unless
3
you're...
dots.
Okay, there's Mahjong. What? What do you mean I don't get to play Mahjong? This is a Mahjong. 3 dot, 1, 2, 3. That's a Mahjong. Oh, somebody... I'm confused. What just happened? I'm very confused about what just happened here. 4, 5... Is anybody else perplexed as to what happened to this game? Because somebody just threw a 3 dot. That was my winning tile for an all chow hand. Let's see. And it shows here that Graham got... I'm not sure the flower points count. Well, you're south. You do have your own flower. But, oh, did you try to win? Did you click Mahjong, Graham? Because I don't see how your hand is a winning hand. I don't know why they put you in first place. It just ended. Yeah, I don't understand what happened. I'm gonna point this to the programmers because I tried to Mahjong, but they paid you to as the winner. I actually won on that 3 dot because I have a pair of 6 cracks, a 1, 2, 3 bam, a 1, 2, 3 dot, a 1, 2 dot with that 3 dot that was just discarded was the winning tile. But for some reason it identified you, Graham, as the winner. So I really don't understand what the deal was with that. It came up wrong Mahjong. Yeah, it's not correct. Okay, that's all right. Well, let's just move on. I think there was something wrong there. And I think Slava will let me know what happened. I really don't know what happened there. I have no clue what happened there. We'll just move on. Let's see if we can get another game here. Okay. We'll just do a do-over. I'm not sure what happened there. That's very strange. Graham, did you click Mahjong? I just wonder. Hold on a sec. Okay, there's Peg. I'm going to seat you at West. It really doesn't matter. I just wonder, Graham, did you click Mahjong accidentally maybe? Thinking that you were ready to win or something? Because I'm wondering in Hong Kong style, if somebody does a false Mahjong, if the game ends. That's all I'm wondering. Okay, you didn't. Well, I really don't know what the problem is there. So I'm going to see if we can find another player. We'll just move it along. I have no clue what happened. Oh, we got somebody. Okay, so I will seat them at North. And we will go ahead and start playing. So go for either all Pung, all Chow. If you're playing all Chows, it's okay to mix suits, but don't do a Pung if you're mixing suits and Chows, because that will take away your minimum score to 0. Okay, so because I have a mixture, I'm going to go ahead and try to play all Chow, which is all Chow is one fawn. So that's okay. I have 2 of my own flowers, so I have 2 fawn already. And I have a Chow, 8 character. I'm going to Chow that. So I have a 6, 7, 8 now already.
East wind.
There's a 7, 8, 9 Chow.
East wind.
I have a 4, 5, 6 right here.
2 characters.
2 characters.
Okay, I'm going to Chow.
Chow.
So I'm going to discard, I guess, the 9 bam.
9 bamboos.
So I have all Chows at the moment.
4 bamboos.
I have 2, 3, 4 cracks, 6, 7, 8 and cracks exposed.
2 bamboos.
I have a 4, 5, 6 dot in my hand and a 7, 8, 9 bam. All Chows ready to win on this tile right here. So we're going to get rid of that 5. Because I have 2 flowers that are my seat flower, which is number 1. I have 2 fawn right there, plus all Chows is another fawn. So hopefully this will end up being a 3 fawn hand. 4 sets and a pair. In this case, all Chows. Ooh, and look at, wait, I think my belt just changed to a green belt. I was a white belt with 3 stripes or 2 stripes, and now I have a green belt.
1 dot.
Okay, I'll get rid of the 6 dot.
6 dots.
So I'm waiting for this tile right here. Welcome to the live stream. If you're just coming, we're playing Hong Kong Mahjong at Mahjong time.
Pung.
Okay, so the player on my left might be going for all Pung. They may be going for a half flush or a full flush even. That could be a big scoring hand right there. We'll see.
9 bamboos.
Chow.
Okay, all Pung. They just have what's called 9
2
showing.
dots.
9 showing, that is going to be a big hand. If they're in all bams, that's going to be very expensive.
3 dots.
You want to win as quickly as possible so that this player on my left does not win.
6 dots.
That could be a potentially big hand right there.
2 dots.
Ugh. That's a safe tile.
6 bamboos.
Anytime someone has an exposure, you can look at the tiles that you have in discard based on what is in the discard pile and what's in the exposures to try to find the best discard. You want to play defensively and you want to play offensively. We'll just get rid of the 9 dot, I guess.
9 dots. 9 characters.
That was,
Chow.
okay. All Chows,
9
that's good.
dots.
That's okay. Just make sure all your other tiles, Graham, are Chows and you'll
3
be okay.
dots.
All right, so we're going to just pass on that. I'm looking for this tile right
3
here.
bamboos. North wind.
3 bamboos.
5 characters. West wind.
Look at all those winds out there. If you
2
don't need winds,
bamboos.
get rid of them early. Winds typically, if it's the right
1 dot.
wind for your seat, that could bring score.
1 character.
We need a keeper. That's a safe tile
2
though.
dots.
There were 3 2 dots out, so it's
West
kind of nice
wind.
when you can draw a tile. If you're not going to draw your winning tile,
dragon.
drawing a tile that's already out is kind of nice.
Green dragon. North
That's a safe
wind.
tile.
4 characters.
9 characters.
3 dots.
Uh,
6 characters.
uh-oh.
Chow.
Okay. Peg did a chow.
9 characters.
4 dots.
Oops.
4 dots.
Oh, goodness.
5 dots.
If anybody has any questions about Hong Kong Mahjong, write it in the comment section. I'd be happy to help.
6 characters.
We're just playing 4 sets in a pair. Sets can be 3 in a sequence or 3 of a kind. You could also get a 4 of a kind because there are 4 of everything.
South wind.
I have all chows right now.
Red dragon.
Uh-oh, yeah, this is okay.
3 characters.
There's 1 out. What right now, I really don't want to draw
3
any BAMs
characters.
because this player on my left, if they're playing all BAMs and I discard that winning BAM, that is going to be very
1
expensive.
character.
Very expensive.
Five characters. 2 characters. 3 characters.
4 bamboos.
Oh,
South wind.
oh my goodness sake. All right. 7 dot.
dots.
1 tile away. Uh-oh. I thought someone was going to take that
8
one.
dots.
Oh, there it is. Mahjong. Okay, now.
Mahjong.
Okay, it worked that time. I don't know what the deal was. Okay, so they needed, over here on the left, they had a pair of 1 BAMs. Look at that, would have been all 1 suit. That's like 6 fawn. That's huge. I only had a 3 fawn. My 2 flowers for being the dealer, I was East, and I have 2 flowers with a number 1. So I got 2 fawn for that, and then I had all chows in my sets. So here's a 4, 5, 6 dot, 7, 8, 9 BAM, 2, 3, 4 crack, 6, 7, 8 crack, and a pair of 8s. 4 sets in a pair. In this case, all chows. All chows is 1 fawn. With my flowers, that actually turned out to be a decent hand. So let's see what Peg was doing. She was trying for, oh, she had a pair of dragons. So that white dragon was a good viable fawn. Well done, Peg. So I'm assuming you were either going to play either all chows with the dragon as your pair, or you were going to try to pung that dragon to get a dragon fawn. And then Graham over here was trying for all chow. 3, 4, 5. Oh, all you needed. You were ready to win, Graham. Good job. You needed a green dragon to win. Well done. Okay. If a green, no, because I'm playing all chow hand and it let me win. When the word Mahjong came up and you were waiting for that green dragon, did you click the Mahjong word and it just ignored you? Oh, it wouldn't let you Mahjong. What happened when you clicked on the word Mahjong? It just ignored you? It didn't come up. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Clearly you're ready to win. 7, 8, 9. And when the dragon went down, you were in that situation right there as we see it, where you are waiting on your pair as a dragon. I don't think so, because an all chow hand is 1 fawn, and this is a 1 fawn minimum. See here how I got, let's see. I have 3 fawn, which equates to 32 points. Okay. Well, I'll see if Slava can watch this repost, and let's see what he says. Let's play again, if y'all want to. We're heading into 1 hour for the live stream. Do you guys want to play another one? Okay. But does anyone have any questions about Hong Kong Mahjong? 4 sets and a pair. It really is pretty simple. Okay, Peg, I'm going to make you east this time. All right, let's see if we can get another player in here. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, here we go. Okay, good luck, everybody. 4 sets and a pair. That's what we want. I'm going to try to play a decent scoring hand. Oh, and then I get a mixture. Look, I have 4 single honors, and I have mixed suits. And in these mixed suits, I have 3 tiles here that are all isolated. That's terrible. Oh, goodness. Okay.
2 characters.
Yeah, this is not a good start. I think I'll get rid of the 7 crack next, because I can chow 3 of these. Maybe I'm going to chow that.
Chow.
All right, I'm just going to get rid of these honors here.
Green dragon.
Maybe I can draw something for that 7 crack.
North wind.
Okay, Graham, yep, that's fine. I understand.
1 dot.
Okay.
6 bamboos.
I will chow that.
Chow.
And we'll get rid of the north.
North wind.
I need something for this
West
7 crack. That 7 crack
South
is a
wind.
very lonely tile. I can do nothing with that because I already have a pair here. There's a green.
Green dragon.
Oh, awesome, Marcia. That'd be great.
South wind.
I think I planned for this
North
live
wind.
stream till go to 8:30 if everybody,
dots.
you know, if there is interest, that is.
South wind.
So now
East wind.
I have 2 potential chows in my hand here. I have a 7-9 in dots and a 5-7 in cracks.
8 bamboos.
I'm going to get rid of that white dragon.
White dragon.
If you, okay,
White
thank you,
dragon.
Marcia. If you
West
don't
wind.
need honors, get rid of them as quick as you can.
8 dots.
Okay, we're going to chow that,
Chow.
and we'll get rid of the 4 dot.
4
So
dots.
at this point, we have a
Red dragon.
5-7 crack here. So that's ready for a
9
chow to win.
characters.
4 sets and a
3
pair,
bamboos.
all chows in this case.
North wind.
And at this point, I have no flowers. Having
1
no
character.
flowers is a fawn. So this would end up being maybe a 2 fawn
1
hand.
dot.
So let's see what happens.
9 characters.
7 dots.
Sometimes when there's a pause like that,
1
that
dot.
means somebody's thinking about taking it.
White dragon.
7 characters.
Okay.
9 bamboos.
9 dots.
So
3 dots.
seems like unless you're set up for pungs, the way to go is all chows.
3 characters.
It seems like the most popular tactic, I think.
9 bamboos.
I see a lot of flowers over there. I can't tell what those flowers are, but that looks nice. There are only 2 more flowers left.
3 characters.
Oh, there's Mahjong. Okay, so we have a 3 fawn hand because I have no flowers. That's 1 fawn. I have a chow hand, which is all my sets are 3 in a sequence, mixed suits, and I self drew my winning tile. That's 3 fawn. Does anybody have any questions about this game? Let's see what this player to my right was going for. Let's see. They're playing a chicken hand because they have a pung over here. They have 2 pair in their hand. They have, let's see. Oh, they're north. They have their own seat flower. So north is number 4 and they have a 4 flower. They probably were going for a chicken hand with their own flower, which really is 1 fawn, so it's not really a chicken hand. It's kind of like a duck hand, I guess. It's a step up from a chicken hand. I'm kidding, that there's no such thing, but if you get 1 fawn because of your seat flower, I mean, that's something. Okay, so Peg over here looks like she was trying for all chows. That was a pretty good attempt over there. I see a 4, 5, 6 in cracks. I see a pair of 6 dots. That's good. There's a 1, 2 potential chow, 2, 3, 4 chow. So yeah, you were maybe 2 tiles away, Peg. And then Graham, looks like you were going for the east wind of the round as your fawn, and that's totally fine. You were 1 tile away also. It looks like you needed a pair. I see a 3, 4, 5 bam, a 6, 7, 8 bam, so you had 2 chows in your hand, and then you had 2 other potential chows, and you have a pung exposed, so you just needed a pair to get ready. So you were 1 tile away. Let's see. Oh, someone, oh, you're kidding. I hate that. You weren't quick enough and it threw your tile and it was a tile you needed. Oh, that's painful. I'm sorry that happened. Oh, as I laugh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. All right, well, let's see if we can play another game and have Marcia come in. But really, Hong Kong Mahjong is really a very simple style. It's a great version to teach kids. It's really a great entry-level version. Okay, so let's see here. It's a great style to learn. Okay, let me see if I can find people here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so Peg, I'm going to make you east. Okay, so Graham, I see you have enough dragon coins to play another hand. I'll make you south and I'll take west. And then let's see if we can find Marcia. I don't see you in the list, Marcia. You know what? Do you have, Marcia, if you can hear me, if you're still in the live stream, do you have Hong Kong style as one of your preferred styles? Because, oh, there you are. Okay, we will make you north and I will be west. Why, there we go. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Okay, thank you for going through your tips with our live stream, Graham. I appreciate that. All right, good luck. Oh, look at that mixture again. I have a lot of honors though. Okay, I'm going to try to go for a half flush here. I'm going to try to go for cracks and honors. I have 3 discards here, or 4, sorry, 4 discards. So even though I have a potential chow here, because I have so many honors, including a pair, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try for a, oh goodness.
7 bamboos.
I'm still going to try for a half flush. I have a potential chow. I have 2 potential chows right here. 2, 4, 5, 6. There's a 4, 5, 6 right there. But I can break that up into 2 separate. See right here? There's a 2, 4 and a 5, 6. Those are 2 potential chows. And there's a good keeper tile right there.
South wind.
So I just need to pair up here these honors. If I can pair these honors up, this would be really good.
8 characters. 7 dots.
I do have a fawn with no flowers at the moment. I am seat east. Wait,
West wind.
I thought I made myself north. How did I get seated at east if I picked me to be north or west or something? I thought I wanted me to be, this is a, that's a good discard tile because the player on my left has a pung of norths. Oh, that's really good, Peg. You got a pung of your seat wind. Peg is seated at north seat, so she has a fawn right there with her seat flower.
7 bamboos.
That's very nice.
9 dots.
I need to pair up
4
these.
bamboos.
I'm not going to take that. I'm trying to get a half flush.
4 bamboos.
Not going to take it. Oh, there's a good tile right there.
3 bamboos.
I might be able to make that work.
9 characters.
5 characters. 3 characters.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it for a 2, 3, 4.
Chow.
We'll get rid of the 4.
4 bamboos.
So now both of these are oops. These are both potential chows right here.
4 characters.
3, 5 crack and 6, 7 or 6, 8 crack.
7 characters.
Those are both potential chows.
4 characters.
There's 1, 3, 4, 5.
Chow.
So all I need at this point is a pair. But my problem is
6 bamboos.
this is working out to where I could be waiting on an honor as my pair. An honor or winds or dragons. You don't want to do that. I may
9
never win.
dots.
I need another crack.
5
I need another crack to exchange
Chow.
this situation so that I am not waiting on
2
an
characters.
honor for a win. You may never get it because people may be holding on to dragons, for example, to get score.
3 dots.
I really need another crack
2
tile.
dots.
There's something else wrong, Peg?
8
Good night,
dots.
Tisha.
9 bamboos.
All right, Tisha, maybe next time. Thank you for coming to the live
bamboos.
stream. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that east.
East wind.
Oh, Graham, you tried to take an exposure or a mahjong and it ignored you again?
5 bamboos.
Okay, I will definitely ask Slava to look at this particular live stream. I'm not sure how to
1
point
dot.
him to this particular
4
hand.
dots.
I wish there was some kind of like an indicator of what hand this is. I wonder if that's what this number is down here. All right,
6
well,
characters.
I'll see what I can find out from Slava. That's really strange.
9 characters.
Huh.
8 dots.
I feel terrible that's happening
1
to you.
bamboo.
I don't know why that would be happening. So it looks like Graham's going for all pung. I mean all chow. Sorry, 3 in a sequence. That's all chow.
1 bamboo.
Oh, finally. Good. I'm going to get rid of that white.
White dragon.
Okay, so now I have a crack. That could be maybe my pair. Oh, there's darn it. That was dumb.
3 bamboos.
I should have looked at discards. There's already 3 cracks out. That's a dead tile.
6
Oh, that's a
characters.
bummer.
Green dragon.
You got to look at your discards to make the
Each
right
win.
decision. I did not look at my discards. So, lesson learned.
6 bamboos.
No, all pung
Red
does not
dragon.
need to be concealed. I mean, you can get more score. Oh, dragon pung. That's nice. So that's your minimum, your 1 fawn minimum right there.
6 bamboos.
And this red dragon is not a good tile for me.
8 bamboos.
Oh, I need another
Red
crack.
dragon.
My hand is stuck at the moment.
West wind.
I'm stuck.
4 dots. White dragon.
Ooh, Peg, it looks like you have a
One
really
bamboo.
nice hand going with bams and all
9
pung,
bamboos.
all 1 suit and honors, half flush. That is a nice looking
1
hand you
dot.
got going. No, all chow
Each win.
is not an all concealed
9
hand.
dots.
You can expose for chows, but when you expose, you lose a fawn.
Two bamboos.
If you are making exposures. If you stay
Southwind.
concealed, that's a
1
fawn.
dot.
But I think all concealed, you have to draw your winning
4
tile to
characters.
get that particular fawn.
Green dragon. White dragon.
We ended that was the last tile. So it was a wall game in that case. Oh, Peg, you got close. You needed it looks like you were trying for any win, and your fawn was your seat wind, which is a north. That's great. That's just fine. For my player here on the right, that would be Graham. He was going for a pung of dragons, which is fine. That is a 1 fawn hand. And you were at south seat, so you actually had your own seat flower also. So that would have been a 2 fawn hand. Since you mixed pungs and chows and mixed suits, that kind of, brought your score down a little bit. For example, if you had swapped out those bams there, the 2, 3, 4 bam for dots, you could have been really close to a half flush. And then let's see, I was trying to look at your flowers, Peg. Let's see, you are north seat. Yeah, you didn't have any of your own flower. And Marcia across from me, looks like you were going for an all chow hand, and it looks like you were ready. You were ready on a 7 dot. Well done. Okay, here's what happened. Peg says, I had the 5 bams, but the 5 crack wasn't thrown. It wanted to know if I wanted it. I didn't have a 5 crack. Let me see. Okay, Peg says, I had the 5 bams. Okay. When a 5 crack was thrown, it wanted to know if you wanted it. Yep. I didn't. You didn't want it. You didn't want to have the 5 crack. This is where the programming offers actions to tempt you. So, to force players to make decisions and be intentional in their actions. So just because the words pop up, it doesn't mean that you qualify. So you have to qualify. If you click on a pung, for example, if you try to make a pung, and if you had a pair of 5 bams and a 5 crack went down, and let's say that the word pung came up and you tried to pung, that would have been false. That's at least what I'm thinking. That sounds kind of odd. Is that... there's nothing you could have done with that 5 crack. I don't know why you would have gotten any kind of a prompt with a 5 crack, Peg, because you have nothing to go with it unless you had a potential chow earlier in the game. I don't know when that 5 crack came into or that 5 crack was discarded and what you had in your hand to go with it. Okay, Graham is sharing about a program called Four Winds Mahjong. It has dozens of variations of Mahjong, and you can make your own rule set and play multiplayer. I think I have heard of Four Winds Mahjong, but I've never played. So, yeah, that's very strange. I'm not sure what might have happened there. But this is the only place I play Mahjong. I have all my eggs in one basket at Mahjong time. So we have time for one more game if anybody is interested. If anybody is interested in one more game. 30 euros. 30 euros per year? For Four Winds Mahjong, that's 30 euros per year. Yeah, Graham, I understand. And that's why they have the option of having subscriptions. Graham was just saying that it's frustrating when you run out of chips. Yep, that's the that is the economy here. So I'm gonna make Marcia, I'm gonna make you the dealer this time. Oh, somebody else is the dealer here. Okay, somebody who, let's see who, Marcia, can you seat us, Marcia? Click on each player and assign a seat to us, because you are the creator on this particular table. So Marcia, if you click on any one of the avatars, you can seat us at a particular seat so we can start the game. Okay, so Marcia, yes, there are other Mahjong games that are idiot proof, but they tell us here that you must be careful, as sometimes it will tell you the wrong thing on purpose. Correct. Yes. Four Winds is what the pros use. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see, Marcia, if you can hear me, you need to seat us in order for the game to begin, because you're the creator. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I am north. Graham is south. And your seat wind is, you can get, if you get a pung of your seat wind, you get a fawn for that. That could be your minimum fawn. Okay, so Peg is east. She'll be the dealer. Here we go. Good luck. Okay. Okay, Graham, I want to circle back to what your comment is. I don't really understand what you're saying, but let me ask you when this game is over. Okay, because I have pairs, pairs here. I'm going to try for all pung because the pairs are in mixed suits. I do not want to mix suits with chows, so I'm going to try for all pung. I need at least one more pair to get ready, or to get set, I guess I should say. We'll see what happens.
7 dots.
Nope. See, I could chow that, but I'm going to try for all pungs.
8 bamboos.
I'm going to try for all 3 of a kind. And that is a 3 fawn hand. I am west, and I have my...
Dots.
Okay, I'll pung that.
Pung.
I have my
1
seat
dot.
flower. I am west, which is seat 3, and I happen to have my
1
own
dot.
flower, so I get a fawn for that. And all pung is 3 fawn, so that would be a 4 fawn hand if I can make it.
3 dots.
Oh, shoot. 6 bam is already out.
6 bamboos. 1 dot.
9 characters.
I need to pair up these
7
honors.
dots.
Let's see here.
6 dots.
If I am west, I'm going to hold west. I do not want to be
South
left.
wind.
Okay, that I will pung.
Pung.
I'm going to get rid of the north
North wind.
because I do not want to get left waiting
9 dots.
to win on an honor. I may never get it, so I try really hard not to do that. We'll see what happens here. I need to get another pair in here
9 characters.
quick. I'm going to get rid of the white dragon.
White dragon. North wind.
I need another pair.
White dragon.
I can't go anywhere unless I get that pair.
East wind.
Oh, six. Bam, I had that earlier.
4 dots.
All right, so you have to have 4 sets and a pair.
6 dots.
And in this case, I have
Pung.
2 sets, both pungs, 3 of a kind. I have a pair, which is a
4
potential
bamboos.
pung. I need 2 more pair. Looks like Peg's going for all pung. Maybe even,
East
pardon
wind.
me, maybe even a half flush.
6 characters.
Nope. Tempting, but no thank you. I'm gonna get rid of, oh, I'll get rid of the 7.
7 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
I'm tempted to get rid of this 9 dot.
4 dots.
If Peg is playing
South
dots,
wind.
I want to get rid of that.
9 dots. 5 characters.
There's no 9 bams out, no 1 bams out, no 8 cracks, no 7 cracks. So I'm good. I just need to pair these up right here.
Green dragon.
4 characters. Green dragon. 1 bamboo.
Okay, that could be a good discard now.
Red dragon.
Kong.
Ooh,
3 characters.
Miss Fancy Pants.
Pung.
We're going to get rid of the 1
1
bam.
bamboo.
Dragons are beautiful. They're very
3 dots.
valuable. That's a fawn all by itself. That is a nice
9
exposure there. I need to pair up.
West wind.
Oh, bummer.
Pung.
Aha, no wonder I couldn't get it
8 characters.
because it was over there. So she's going for all pung, potentially half flush,
3 bamboos.
which is dots with winds and dragons. That's going to be a nice scoring hand if that's the case. Okay, we got another potential all pung half flush
8
to my
dots.
left. Okay,
West wind.
I still need to pair
North
up. There are
wind.
2 9 cracks out, so I can get rid of that.
4 characters.
East wind.
Oh, there's a good tile.
9 characters.
Okay, this, there we go.
9 characters.
I need to pung that, and I'll be waiting on a pair. Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
North wind.
How many of these are out? 2.
3 dots. 4 characters.
Two characters.
Green dragon.
There's 2 of these out. We can
7
get rid of that.
bamboos. 4 dots.
8 characters.
Oh,
5 dots.
that's a safe tile, right? Well, not safe per
7
se.
dots.
Could still be somebody's pair tile, I suppose, or a chow tile.
6 characters.
You never know.
1 character.
1 character.
Oh, that's a good tile.
8 characters.
There are none of either of these tiles out right now.
2 dots.
Oh,
4 bamboos.
there is 1 of these tiles out right now, so I don't know if I'm going to see it.
8 characters.
Some of your tiles could be in the dead wall here, the flower wall.
East wind. 6 characters.
Oh, looks like it might be a wall game.
8 bamboos.
Only 1 more pick.
5 bamboos.
2 characters.
All right, that's it. Ooh, Marcia, half flesh. Very nice. Okay, it looks like Peg was playing all pung, all three of a kind. You were one pick away from making that happen, and Graham was looking for all chows. It looks like you needed a pair, but you were one tile away too. I was at the back of the pack. I needed one more pick. Let's see, it looks like Marcia, you had my 9 bam. All right. Well, I think this game, okay, explain what? What do you need an explanation for, Peg? I see you say, okay, explain it. What do you need to have explained? Oh, are you talking about Graham's comment? Okay, Graham, I see in chat you say I'm on the top subscription, but they decide when you get them, not always when you need them. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. If you're still here. Oh, Peg, you were wondering what was everybody playing. So Marcia was playing a half flush, which is one suit with Winds and Dragons. She had a 1-2. She needed either a 3. Oh, she had 3 bams. There was 1 3 bam out. She could have made a chow with that, and her 2 bam could have been a pair. Or yeah, the 4-6, she could have had a chow there. So she was really one pick away from a 5 bam or a 3 bam would have made her ready, and she would have discarded that 9 bam, which would have been my pung tile. I was going for all pung, all three of a kind. Graham, he was trying for all chow, and Peg, you were trying for all pung, it looks like. Now I'm confused. Oh my goodness. Explain what, okay, I'm confused, Peg. Explain what we're doing, which is what you're doing. Okay, then Peg, you say something about coins. Oh, when you run out of chips, you get 5 extra top ups per day. Yeah, that's kind of how, oh, I see. When you're on Mahjong time, if you are is it called a premium? I believe, something like that. You are topped off as well, and then same with VIP. For both of those subscriptions, you get more chips per day as needed, up to 3 and 5 times a day, I believe, respectively. You don't always get them when you run out. Sometimes you need to go away and come back later. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, yep. Yeah, if you run out. And then, of course, you can purchase chips, which is what I do. I usually, maybe once a year or twice a year, I just buy chips so I can play whenever I want. And then I just work it into my entertainment budget so I can play Mahjong whenever I want. Yeah, and you could always win more, Peg, just like you said there. That would be nice. The more you win, the more chips you get, and then you don't have to buy chips or get a subscription. But, it's funny how there are streaks, losing streaks and winning streaks, and you never know, someone could be on a winning streak and you could be on the other end of that. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to the live stream, and thank you so much, Graham, Peg, Marcia, and let's see, who else did we have play? We had a couple of strangers play with us also, but let me see. I thought we had another player play with us here. I just want to thank everybody who jumped on board and played. Thank you, everybody. This channel wouldn't be what it is today without you. I do the videos, but if I didn't have people watching them, it would just be nothing. It would be all for naught. But We're a community, and I love it. I'm so excited to be doing this, and I hope you're enjoying it too. All right. Yeah, definitely. You're on a permanent losing streak, Graham. No, that's terrible. Oh, that could be so discouraging. Winning is not everything, but I'll tell you what, it is encouraging when you win. And it's funny, I try to be a positive person, but if you lose game after game, it can get really discouraging over time. So let's see, Michelle, can you put a file on Facebook with our names for Mahjong time? I don't know if I can do that or not. That might be a privacy infringement. I don't know. And you know what else? I don't even know if streaming people, like if I haven't really looked into whether or not I can stream. I mean, Slava streams with no problem, and he approved me to stream these games, so I think it's okay. I just don't know about putting people's names out. I suppose if I had a list where if people sign up by putting their avatar out there, that's basically them giving permission. So I'll do a post about that, but that might be interesting because then, we could all play with friends, I guess is what you're kind of thinking, is that we should get to know each other. And sometimes avatar names, it's kind of hard to make a connection, with who is who. So yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. And I'll just preface it by saying, by adding your name to this list, you understand that this is for use by this private group, because the Mahjong Central Facebook page is a private group. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, so anybody who has a Mahjong Time avatar name, type it in the chat really quick one more time, and I'll go through and write it all down, and I'll start our list. So that will be really great. I will go through the chat and start our list. Well, that is if everybody wants to be on that list. An open file, yeah, like a Google Doc or something like that, Peg. Okay, very good. Well, thank you for coming to the live stream, and for those others who have been watching to learn how to play Mahjong. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you're watching the replay, I hope that you enjoyed this as well. Write in the comments section if you have any questions at all. And for Hong Kong Mahjong, we play on the second Sunday of the month at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And I'll do this live play with commentary to try to introduce people to Mahjong. This is the entry-level style. It's very easy to learn. All right. Well, thank you again, everybody. And I'm going to sign off by saying, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe. Between now and the next live stream, may all your picks be keepers.